Just minutes ago, President Biden wrapping up a strong message about the state of the country. This during his commencement speech at Howard University. Scott NBC's Ali Rafa, who's in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, where the president will be landing in just a few hours. Ali, welcome. What are we hearing from the president today?
Yeah, Alex, this commencement speech was especially special for the president because Howard University, of course, is his vice president's alma mater. So he praised Vice President Kamala Harris. He talked about the importance of HBCUs throughout the country. And he echoed that familiar line that we first heard from him in his State of the Union speech, that line, "Let's finish the job," sort of teasing what his agenda would look like if he is reelected to office in 2024. Listen here.
Put democracy on the ballot, to reject political extremism and reject political violence, protect fundamental rights and freedom for women to choose, for transgender children to be free, for affordable health care and housing, to stand against books being banned and black history being erased. I'm serious, think about it. To stand up for the best in us. And today I come here to Howard to continue the work to redeem the soul of this nation.
Alex, this speech today, this public speech coming as we know that there are critical talks happening behind the scenes between White House and Capitol Hill staffers amid this looming debt ceiling crisis. We know that they are meeting behind the scenes this weekend, ironing out the details of this deal that's being hoped for ahead of this meeting that it has been postponed and rescheduled to possibly Monday or Tuesday after it was supposed to happen yesterday between the president and top congressional leaders. Remember, the president insisting on a clean, no-strings-attached debt ceiling raise, while Republicans are demanding those budget cuts in exchange for doing that. So the big question now remains, what sort of common ground can these two parties come to ahead of this meeting coming next week, and what the timeline remains to be before this looming debt ceiling deadline. Remember, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said that could come as soon as June 1st, when the U.S. will not be able to pay its bills anymore, and we could default for the first time in history. So a lot on the White House and Capitol Hill staffers' plate, and a very short time frame to do that. Remember, the president leaves for Asia for the G7 summit on Wednesday. He returns with just a few days left in the month before that deadline. So a lot to squeeze in to a very short time frame, Alex.
Let's hope that a framework can be worked out and the president can get with congressional leaders before he takes off for that G7. Thank you, Ali.